And that's how you start a video.
Hello, I'm Stephen Lucky Mason and welcome to Retro VHS. Now this video is going to come straight out today. It's the 24th of April. I've literally just chucked this out. I was going through the videos to come out and I'm working on a show called Welcome to the Land of the Long White Cloud. It's 15 episodes. It's a lot. With that comes about 10, maybe more than 10 spin-off videos, review randoms, retro VHS, stories, podcasts. The entire Tremors series has been recorded. Saying that recorded, we were recording the 6th podcast today. They all coincide with New Zealand. So stuff filmed after that, it's mainly showcases or review randoms. And this morning, review random for Striking Distance came out. The podcast came out yesterday. And I thought, fuck it hasn't got a fucking retro VHS. And I want to change it up a little bit here. So here's a big box VHS to talk about in the podcast. 2020 Vision. Actually, 2020 Vision are pretty cool titles. Sorry, The Light. Bruce Willis, red, gun at the side, boat going nuts at the front. Tagline, they shouldn't have put him in the water if they didn't want him to make waves. Columbia TriStar Pictures. So yeah, that is Striking Distance. Big synopsis on the back of the box. Bruce Willis looking angry. Bruce Willis with a shotgun. Bruce Willis on the radio. Car on fire. Bruce Willis kissing Sarah Jessica Parker. Spoiler on the back of the box. And Bruce Willis dressed as a cop. Now I've had this a very long time. Universal inside. It's probably not its original box. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. And when it come out on DVD, there you go. Exactly the same on DVD. They didn't knock around. They've changed Bruce Willis if you're going to start picking false zoom down his face a bit more. Tagline's being moved, 18's being moved, credits and cast being dropped from there. A few pictures on the back, still spoils it with Bruce Willis. Cop car on fire, but yeah. Now, that's the DVD, so check out the podcast to sit and watch the film. Tape's been rewound. Now we've been retro VHS. Look at 2020, man. That's lush. I mean, that's cool when it's rental like that. Has been rewound. Got the 2020 hologram on it. It's not a flip cover, and I haven't seen alternative covers. Right. So what I'm going to do is get me phone, and I'm going to be wiping down the side of the screen. I haven't done this for a while, but so if you wipe down the side of the screen, that is the top one that comes up. So I'm looking at this, looking at that. So they've changed it. Now this, from what I understand, is the Americans of Bruce Willis, straight across the top and deadpan the camera, like literally. And the gun, just edging here, with striking distance. So you can't really see the gun, it's there. And then you've got the boat that appears on that. So it's like, well, I like the original, the gun. Now when you watch a podcast, or listen to the podcast, video down the line, I actually buy the quad poster because I checked the quad poster. It wasn't very expensive. Quad posters, if you don't know what they are fucking massive. They're a fucking huge poster. And like Bruce Willis aside, the gun. I mean, Bruce Willis hates the fucking movie. It's on IMDb. He hates the movie, but that's what it was. So there's an alternative cover, and this is the Australian one. Now this looks totally different. So if you wipe down the screen again, the other one just disappeared, didn't it? Red hat on, which he wears when he goes in with his shotgun. Bruce Willis, deluxe widescreen presentation. They shouldn't have put him in the water. Tagline, city skyline behind him, cosmic blue, striking distance with a bullseye added over the graphic, and him on the boat. M rating 15+. So yeah, that's very, very loud covers. But like me personally, as a kid in New Zealand, when you would go over there, the boxes were always loud. You know what I mean? I remember Cuffs. Our Cuffs over here has a very like, yeah, it's Christian Slater. Cuffs over there, if you check it, Christian Slater, in fact, wipe down the side of the screen, it's random. That's what the New Zealand one looks like. He's just sort of looks half pissed on the front cover and a bit of colour on his face. Get rid of that. Right, so that's that. And then, because it's had a Blu-ray release, it's had a Blu-ray release in Australia, and it looks like it's had a Blu-ray release in America. It could get a release over here, but as I talk about this, anyone who follows stuff like Van Damme's been doing, if you look at stuff like Hard Target or Sudden Death, these are just been dropped out on Blu-ray, stripped of all extra features and expensive. And it could happen like this. What's very interesting as well, when I was doing the podcast, to find out that there was a lot of reshoots for this movie. The entire film, especially the ending, was changed. So in the archive somewhere, there is maybe a chance to have loads of new extra features, commentary track and stuff like that. But yeah, if you wipe down the side of the screen, Striking Distance. Now that is a brand new cover. Bruce Willis and Sarah Jessica Parker has been name dropped on the cover for the first time, and she's on there. More traditional Bruce Willis, still got his hat going on there. Striking Distance. Boat is now blown up on fire. Of course it is. They shouldn't have put him in the water if they didn't expect waves. So that's an evolution of a cover. I love the original. When I see that original back in the shop, that reminds me of video shops. That is Striking Distance. So covers do often change. I'm going to get to the outtakes because I'm going to see what the Laserdisc looks like in the outtakes. But again, as I say, this is just a random throwaway video. If you like Striking Distance, there's a really random when I go on a fucking massive rant, and a podcast as well. But they're out now and I'll see you in the outtakes. So Striking Distance on Laserdisc has both covers. It has the Bruce Willis looking down the barrel gun, and it has that cover. $7.99 post and packaging. Motherfucker. But yeah, free postings and packaging. Maybe it's not yet. Maybe it's ever sell some on eBay. But saying that though, every other one down on eBay has got like the same picture. Every single one after that one I've just seen has the Bruce Willis looking down the camera, not the one at the side with the gun. But yeah, it's $7.99 postage. It would just go on the shelf, man. But yeah, I'm not going to revisit soon, so no, save £8. It's only been out fucking 28 years, you know what I mean. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like the channel, check out a lot of content. There's a lot coming, and this lockdown, there's a lot coming. Literally one day you'll wake up and you'll have at least 30 notifications of new content, because Welcome to the Land of the Long White Clouds, 15 episodes, and then you got all the additional content. So yeah, get ready for an avalanche of shit, and I'm just trying to keep the channel with some more content, new and fresh, and obviously not following a schedule. Right, goodbye for now.
And now, the end is here.